In the last episode, we finished up the Crystal Tower and got to getting, well, we just saw a bunch of stuff at well, and we learned about the Cogna, legendary mirages that could destroy worlds. And here's our sister, Alan. Well, she's actually adopted sister.
Hey there, Alan.
Tell me one thing. Your past. Do you remember any of it?
No, not really.
Afraid not.
Right. Of course. If you did remember, there's no way you would be talking to me.
But I do remember you're my sister, Wynn.
She does. But I don't.
So then, what will you do to me this time?
Do to you? But Wynn, those knights were holding you prisoner.
Stop.
Huh?
I don't know you anymore, so don't call me that.
But Wynn...
Enough.
Oh.
Alan.
I was a prisoner for a very long time. But it wasn't the knights.
Well, who then?
You ought to know. And why should I bother to help you? Figure out the obvious. You have to remember. For Lady Luce.
Our mom? Is she here? Is she still alive?
Yes, they're here. Lady Luce and Lord Rorik.
Rorik? Our dad? Then Mom and Dad are both okay? Where are they?
But you know that too. Where they are. What they're doing.
We do? Are you sure?
Alan, are you one of the bad guys?
Me? One of them? You must be joking.
But you went around in a mask tricking us.
It was an illusion.
Enough. Say no more. I just don't want to hear it. Siren!
Siren? That is awesome.
Wait! You can't go! We still have so many questions!
You bring nothing to this world but pain and chaos. Leave now. Go back home and never wake from your sleep again. Your mother and father. I'll save them.
No.
Gosh, bomb it. What the honk is her problem? She didn't tell us anything.
No, but you heard what she said about Mom and Dad. They need to be saved.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess she did. Okay, but what do they need saving from?
I don't know.
Hey! What's going on? Did you see that mirage? Where's Alan?
Alan left and basically said that we were to blame for all that.
That explains what happened. But then, what are you two going to do now?
I'm not sure.
I know this may sound a little selfish, but if you don't mind, maybe you could help us fight off the Cogna that have appeared across Grimoire.
Of course.
We need more manpower, as much as we can get.
Sure.
Huh?
Whether we were tricked or not, we're still the ones who brought them here. We have to fix this. As long as we have the power to do it.
Yeah, you're right. Besides, helping the League out with operations means gathering mirages and getting stronger.
That's right.
If Seraphi and Tama are right, and we can trust what Enna Crow told us, then we ought to keep going. Let's collect mirages and find our family.
Yeah.
Great. Okay then, the airship. We'll let you borrow it. The skies are yours. Go on out there and help wherever you can.
Alright. Yuna's champion medal has been unlocked, along with Terra. And there we go. That's awesome, getting Terra and Yuna. Considering that we've been getting a lot of different, well, a lot of Arma gems, that's good.
That we're helping the League out. But remember, we need to round up more mirages. Tama, these Cogna things, can you tell us more about them? They look powerful.
Like mirages, some of the Cogna are strong and some not so the much. Then again, the tough ones are really the tough. In fact, some of the Cogna have such powerful defenses that regular attacks that won't even leave a scratch on them.
Dude, what? How are we supposed to stop them then?
Remember, we're not the only ones out there fighting. There's Cloud, Squall, Lightning. We're all gonna have to learn to help each other out.
Right. Good point.
Chapter 21. Chaos in Grimoire.
Okay, so where are we supposed to start?
Well, if we can track down Cloud, Squall, and Lightning, they could probably use a little help with the Cogna.
Right, but where are they? Oh, we need more intel!
Oh, for that the kind of stuff you should definitely consult with Seraphy. Hang on while I go in to get her.
Okay.
Yeah, hi. So I suppose you're gonna make me break out the old rumor radar for you.
Rumor radar?
Oh, that's my secret power, hun. It lets me instantly snap up every bit of gossip within my threshold. In a teensy world like this, that basically only amounts to everything.
Whoa, now that's cool!
Huh? Is it cool?
Well, I'm no expert, but I'd say it is.
Woohoo! I thought I'd never be one of those cool pixies.
Well, you'd be the cooler if you picked up facts instead of rumors.
Ha!
Thanks for that reminder.
Well, so do you mind trying it?
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll start us out by narrowing down the search to those Cogna we're after. Sound good?
Alright, let's try around Cornelia.
Here's the latest.
Did you hear? A strange four-legged machine is closing in on Cornelia. The Warrior of Light and that tough-looking lady with the pink hair were talking about some kind of plan to keep the threat at bay. But what if it doesn't work? It can hardly sleep at night.
There you have it.
So that's at Cornelia. Then we have Nibelheim.
Here's the latest.
Get a load of this. Some kind of creepy machine is tearing the landscape up right outside of Nibelheim. Soldiers trying to take it down, but it sounds like they're barely making a dent in the thing. Not even that big sword, that guy with the big sword and the young lady in the cowboy hat had been able to stop it.
There you have it.
Then around Figaro.
Here's the latest.
I don't know where they came from, but a bunch of strange machines have taken over the desert. One of our merchants would have died if King Edgar and the castle guard hadn't come to the rescue. Figaro's putting up a good fight, but there are just so many. If only we knew what was controlling them.
There you have it.
Alright, then Tome Town.
Here's the latest.
You'll never believe it. There's another sighting of that spooky runaway train. Where does it come from? Where does it go? I'm scared to set foot outside my door. Sid and Celeste have been racking their brains to try to figure out what makes it tick. But if they don't stop it soon, I think Tome Town might end up going Tome Down. Where does it come from? Where does it go? Where'd it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
There you have it.
Sorry. What am I sorry for? And then around Besaid.
Here's the latest.
Where did that flying mechanical monstrosity come from? It's been dive-bombing people left and right. My goodness, I hope it moves soon and leaves Besaid alone. How are we supposed to fight off something we can't even reach? So there we have it.
So, like, things are basically terrible everywhere?
That's a problem. We can't be in all of those places at once.
Time! I command you to stop! Okay, can we just build a time machine or something?
Inside Ninewood Hills, you do realize that time is essentially stopped?
Oh, wait! That girl behind the door in Ninewood Hills. Couldn't she help us reach everyone?
You're right. Inside her room, we can skip around to any point in time that we want.
That's right, we're going to be going to the girls' tea room to figure out what's going on all around. And we can now use the airship.
All you have to do is press the button shown on the world map.
It's time to take to the skies. While an area map is open, you can open the world map with a press of the square button. You can still choose your destination from a list, but chances are there's something else you've been dying to do. Why not take the helm and give your airship a spin? Who knows, you might even discover new mirages while you're at it. That's right. Let's check out the world map and then the airship.
Gates are nice, but there's nothing like taking to the skies and watching the world rush by.
Yeah, it's like the start of a new adventure.
I know, it's exciting. But don't forget that if we want to help everyone, we have to use that door in Ninewood Hills.
Right.
Don't worry about it, sis. We know the clock's ticking.
Alright. Before we go, treasure chest up here with the Mega Phoenix. Alright, anything else? Okay. Alright, now we can start taking control of the airship. As you can notice, the world is pretty big. And look at this. There are, in fact, Merc Rifts here. I know this is a little high, but let's check it out. Let's enter the Merc Rift. And we've got...
I'm not...
new mirages! These are the baby forms for Ifrit and Ramu, or whatever. Frit and Zapped. Alright, let's do Libra on Zapped. Use thunder attacks to create a prism opportunity. Ouch! Those little bastards! Okay, let's try imprisoning this Zapped. So close. Thunder on Zapped again. Please don't die. Alright. Use a Mega Phoenix. Imprism the Zapped. 1, 2, 3. Caught. Alright, we got a Zapped. Sweet. And then for Frit, I'm sure it's probably fire. Alright, let's go ahead and use an X potion. I am not wanting to risk it. And let me go ahead and use Fire Spellstone. Hopefully that'll do something. That actually did something to a lot. I forgot that basically means alright, let's use this Frit. Nope. Alright, items. Fire Spellstone. Imprism Frit. And there we go, we finally got all 3 baby forms for the summons. Now let's go ahead and finish all this up. Thunder on this Sea Serpent. You're not a problem for us anymore. Knockout Zapped. And the sea serpent. Well, at least we got every one of them now. Awesome. Cure on lawn. Use water. Whew. So close. And cure on rain.
No trouble at all.
Victory!
Look at 103,000 experience. And we've gotten 2 new mirages. A Zapped, a wired tyke who's still learning to absorb lightning. His magic said remains limited. Don't confuse him with a certain colored mage. They're 2 different things. Ha ha ha. It does look like a black mage. Alright, looks good. Aww. Let's switch it with something. Why not? I'll switch it with the security eye. Yeah. Yep. And then Frit. A tyke with a flair for flames. His horns get frequent compliments. Wears a warm scarf, despite basically being on fire. Use a default. Looks good. Let's see if we can take it with us. Yeah, we'll leave Hyperion behind. All right. Now we can finally go back to the main world and start getting things taken care of. Back to Nine Wood Hills. All right, we're gonna have to do a lot of intervention quests, and as I said, you will get a memento for Maduin by taking care of certain conditions in a side quest, well, in a minigame on a side quest. We're actually going to be getting to that very soon.
What now?
First of all, trading in Arba Gems. We have 49 of these freaking things.
What now?
Right, intervene. Yep, we have 5 new ones. The 5 Cogna Lords. Let's do Figaro. Alright. Actually, no. We'll do Cornelia. Alright. The Warrior of Light continues to fire tirelessly to protect Cornelia. Meanwhile, Lightning heads to the Nether Nebula in search of the Judgment Staff. Their one hope of taking down the Cogna besieging their city. Let's do it. It's Omega from 5. Oh my god. Warrior of Light.
If that hits us head on, I'll just have to hold them off here. Good luck. Lightning, Eiko, and my Princess Sarah.
Yeah, Eiko's helping them out here.
Well, that was cutting it close. Lucky for us, it isn't the sharpest tool in the shed, huh?
Thank you for coming, Eiko. Your journey here must have been long and risky.
Huh? Aw, it really wasn't that big of a deal. I'm just happy I could be of service.
Yeah, it's getting pretty serious now.
And besides, the only job I have is to flip the switch, so to speak. It's called the Lute of Ragnarok, isn't it? Lightning's assessment was spot on. The lute is like Big Bridge. It's an eidolon that's entered into a deep sleep.
Which one is this?
Never realized what you had.
Ragnarok?
But if I didn't know about it, how could you?
And it's Ragnarok, I'm guessing.
Cornelia's history goes back a long way. From what I understand, Our first king was a summoner.
I think it's safe to say there's no doubt about it now. Well, whatever the case, our new friend will need lots of magic to bust through that Cogna's armored shell.
Yes, but lightning will come through for us.
And why is that?
Gotta hurry before that thing gets off another shot. Every second counts.
That's right, Lightning. Alright. Time is running out. Eliminate every enemy in your way. When you push the left stick up, Lightning will run along a predetermined route. Remember, circle for Fritz, X for Baybliss, triangle for Zaffer. Alright, let's do this.
Gotta hurry before that thing gets off another shot. Every second counts.
Oh, come on. Frit. Baybliss. Frit. Zaffer. Battle music from 13. Awesome. Ow. Alright, now I get it. Nope, wrong one.
Never let yourself hesitate.
Alright, not bad. Onward. I'm not too bad. Heh.
Oh, I thought for certain the youngsters had returned. Now who might you be?
Most people call me Lightning, and that's just what I have to be right now. Sorry, but I need to do this fast.
Does she mean to fight Ramu?
I know what you've come for. Is this it?
Yeah. Thanks for not making this hard.
Indeed. She's wanting to get the staff of Ramu. Alright, tip jar. It was for the minigame. Then champion medals for Yuna and Terra. Okay. Descending. Alright, let's go to the adventure log, get our reward. And we get a Romule memento and 2 high ethers. Romule is actually a female version of Rama. You see, Zapt has a different form. There's Zapt, Zaffer, and then either Ifrit, not Ifrit, Ramu or Romule.
Shall we?
Romule is, as I said, the female version of Rama. Alright. Lightning returns to Cornelia with the Judgment Staff. It's finally time to strike back at the Cogna. I'm not wanting to get to Figaro just yet, I'll be honest. It's about to happen.
Hey guys! That thing is looking right at us this time! What do we do?
Eiko!
Set the Judgment Staff now! K, rise and shine! Loot of Ragnarok, awaken!
Oh, awesome!
That's what I've been waiting for. It's over, Cogna!
Warrior of Light, no! Hey, he's fine.
Whoa! I wish I had a super beam like that.
What would you even do with it if you had one? Now, come on. We have to stop this thing before it goes any further.
Got it.
This is Omega. Unimprisonable, but of course remember, he is weak to water and lightning. And of course he uses reflex, so we're gonna have to do nothing but physical attacks. And he is weak, and he has 19,000 HP. Alright. Okay, this should be good. I am really enjoying this. I don't know, it's just the fact that we're going against enemies from different games, using, well, having friends from different games help us, and then stuff like that, you know, just, it makes me happy and that I get to play a series such as this. And then we're going to go into a tough boss for the one for Nibelheim. You'll see what I mean very soon. Alright. Omega's just about done. And make that already done. With 59,000 experience. Dang, they went up 14 levels each.
I did it? Really?
Maybe you did. Or maybe some nosy friends of ours decided we needed their help.
Look who's smiling.
Is that so? So they saved me once again. Lon, Rain.
The reward for clearing this one, the 5 Cogna Lords Cornelia 2, is an Omega Memento and 2 Phoenix Pinions. I don't know what turns into Omega. I'm gonna have to look that up. To the Mirage Manual! And then this is, I think this will have some new entries for the Who's Who. Let's see. Alright, Mirage Manual. What turns into Omega? Or do we just have to capture it? Alright, something turns into it. One of the most terrifying Cogna of all. The tireless engine of destruction won't stop until all has been laid to waste. It was named by the very first Grimoirian to encounter it. Oh my god, he shouted, then promptly expired. So it does turn into that somehow. Doesn't say how though. Alright, Enacro. She is God. No, really she is. While some regard her as a funny lady with a divinity's complex, she is in fact the real actual creator of grimoire and other realms of fantasy. She calls the shots and makes the rules, although she usually prefers not to interfere once they're in place. Basically, gods never make mistakes, and so if humanity is a divine creation, then all possible deeds of humankind must fall within divine parameters and therefore be error-free, right? And since humanity is error-free, why should God have to work? Her 9-to-5 shift ended when she created people. Such are the reckless musings of Enacro, lazy god. Alright, Alan, let's see. Alan appears to have some deep-seated grudge against Lion and Rain, but if they are truly family, then what could have happened? The woman in the mask was an illusion created by a carbuncle whom Brandon was called Elaine. In other words, the carbuncle was the one leading around the woman, not the other way around. Elaine's skills lies in creating such illusions and impressing upon beholders' minds that they are real. By setting a lavish stage, a beautiful lie, he was able to convince Lion and Rain to restore the Ultimate Gate without reminding them of what happened there before. Then Brandilis. The king of Bahamut is not Brandilis' own styling, nor does he consider himself the ruler of any federation. These names are adopted by Sigwardus to lend an imposing air to their growing army. Alright, Sarah. Nope, not Charlotta. Alright, legend says the founder of Cornelia was a summoner, but Princess Sarah has inherited none of these skills. Not that surprising, since in Grimoire, especially among the Lilkins, such powers are rarely passed along family lines. In most cases, a summoner is chosen by an Esper who recognizes her worth. Records show that after Cornelia's first age, no summoners have been born in the kingdom. As a result, the guardian and familiar of the kingdom itself, the Lute of Ragnarok, has lain in a deep sleep for generations. Then Quistis. Let's see what else is new. While Quistis went up against Ferris, she had no idea who she was dealing with. Ferris's pirate crew was one thing, but when Sildra appeared, Quistis knew she was done for. Thus she challenged Ferris to fisticuffs not because she thought she could win, but because taking a few punches seemed a lot better than you know, dying. Then Eco. Alright. By the time Eco was old enough to walk, she already gained the knowledge, skill, and poise to be required to be a first-class summoner. It's a shame her family isn't around to see how far she is come. Oh, but don't worry, it isn't what you think. Eco simply decided to strike out on her own. Calling her precocious would be an understatement. Eco is very fond of Redia and Lady Luna, and they see each other quite often. In a way, they have become her new family. Then Terra. Terra grew up on the same continent as Celeste, although they were not acquainted. She was another victim of Sigwardus' many experiments. She may seem quiet and frail, but her courage and strength of will are superhuman. Terra fought hard to break free of Sigwardus' slave crown and warn Rain and Lon of the Herald's plan. She failed to get her message across, but considering the state she was in, that's understandable. That's right. And then Rama. Rama may seem like he's seen a lot of winters, but that's how he presents himself in Grimoire. Don't assume he's actually ancient. After all, you can whip up a Rama of your own in short order of a little fancy transfigging. Perhaps he's just choosing to appear this way to contemplate his wisdom, dignity, and power. Then Ramule. Rama's granddaughter appears to run on 4 magic AA batteries, electrifiable hairdo. Alright then. And that's it. Then I do believe there is well, whatever, we'll just go back to the tea room. Alright, I say we take down the one over at, sure, let's do the one over in Nibelheim. I want to do the one in Figaro last, I'll be honest.
What now? Who's...
Alright. And there are 4 new ones. Chocolate's Master, I Have Awaited This Day, Steel That Forges Destinies, and The Unwritten Future. We'll do that once we're all done here. Nibelheim. Tifa and Cloud have fought the Cogna devastating battle time and time again. But the thing never seems to show any wear and tear. With Rydia's help and some backup from Lana Rain, the group settles in for a long drawn-out battle with this wellspring of cognatic life. This is going to be a long one. It is not the ultimate weapon, but you will see.
How many?
Don't know. After we hit 20, I stopped counting.
At least we're wearing it down.
You can tell yourself that.
It's exactly as I thought. I've been keeping an eye on its behavioral patterns, and it seems to keep moving between the fire valleys.
Then you were right. It must be drawn to heat sources.
Luckily, at least we know now that it shouldn't be coming for Nibelheim anytime soon.
But remember Valley 7. There's always a chance one of the fire valleys can go out.
If it does, and that thing's near Nibelheim, it might take what it can get.
If it's alive, it can die. So let's hit it till it does. As many times as it takes.
Okay. This'll be good training.
I'll help in any way I can.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Time to fight.
What are we up against?
I don't know, but everything from its HP to its everything is the right off the scale.
Have we even got a shot at this thing?
Fortunately, it seems like its healing abilities are the limited.
So then, we shouldn't expect to take it down in one shot.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, we fight it as many times as it takes.
Dude, that means we have to live through the first time.
This is the Supra Ultima weapon, a bigger form than the Ultima weapon. Has no... it doesn't say how much HP it has. Holy hell. And its XL gives an elixir and doesn't have any elemental resistances. Let's just beat this thing if we can. We basically just have to fight this thing a bunch of times and try not to die. But this is awesome. We're fighting the Ultima weapon. Well, actually, a bigger form than it. And if and when I do get to playing 7, I can't wait to actually do this. Because one, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of level grinding off for that, and yeah. Weird, my mic seems to go off every now and then. I don't know why. Okay, let's use Cure and Lawn. Then let's try champions. Cloud. $7,000. Seems to take out a good chunk of it, actually. Alright, we're gonna have to keep fighting. Then again, this is a never-ending battle with the Super Ultima weapon. Ultima! The strongest black magic spell ever. Yep. Now this won't be done in just one go. It is actually going to be a possible two-part battle. If you... well, yeah. This will be a two-part battle. But at least be proud that you've gotten a good amount of HP down. I mean, heck, look at me. I've gotten a third of it down. It shouldn't sound like it's a good thing, but considering what this thing is, be proud that you're surviving against it. That's all I'll tell you. The battle continues. That's right. This ain't the last time we'll fight it. Alright, let's check out the Mirage boards. For Frit. Sizzle. Stroll. Magic. Frit Prism. Transfiguration. A Fright. Alright, and then let's get a Fright up. Fyra, Magic Plus, and Critical Plus. Now, I will be honest. I wanted to get a Fright, but I read somewhere that, you know, of course, magic is the most important thing you can do on this game. So they said to hold off on getting Frit until later. And then here's the second form, Zephyr. But as you saw, we already have the a memento for Ramule. And there she is. So we just have to get a couple more levels and we can get Ramule. Dual Lizard. Beyblizz, nothing for you yet, considering that we don't have Shiva or the male version of Shiva. I mean, I already did say that. These Mirages will have alternate gender versions, so be proud of that. I mean, I think it's pretty awesome that they're doing something like that. Alright, then that's about it. Okay. Items. Prisms. Frit. Key items. Omega. Then Mirajules. Wind resistance. Okay, let's keep going.
What now?
Intervene. Alright, back to Nibelheim.
How many?
Don't know.
We already saw this scene. And we're going back to this fight. Yep, it has the same amount of HP that you inflicted on it last time. Alright. Let's keep going. You hear that? Freddy ain't dead. In fact, he said, bring it, bitch. Bring it. Hey, who doesn't like the Boondocks? What's this thing have? Like freaking 9, like quintuple 9? Okay, actually I'll use some magic, why not? Because that deals a little more damage than the shit that I've been doing. Champions Cloud again. Oh yeah, 11,000. Check that shit out. All right, and we're 1/3 left. That's pretty cool. The fact that we're doing a lot of damage to this thing now. Ultima! Almost dead. And Ultima again! It must hate me by using Ultima. Ouch! Alright, cure Lon. Just attack so we can save up AP. And she's dead. Deal Blizzara. Looks like we're starting to deal some damage once we get to the battle continues. Well, still, at least we are now starting to deal more damage to this thing. To the goddamn Ultima weapon, stronger form.
What now? Who's...
To Nibelheim. Again! Alright. Use Cloud again! Since he dealt 11,000 last time. I love that it can break quad 9. Yep, we're just about done here already. Alright. Heavy counter. Awesome. Blizzara. We're just about done here. Let's keep going. No stopping. Already start healing. Oh, yeah, we're just about done. Awesome. And we have taken down the Supra Ultima weapon. Yay.
Phew. We did it!
Somehow.
That's enough fighting for an entire lifetime.
Glad you stuck with us. Rain, Lon.
Yeah, he figured it out. Well, that was fun. And our adventure gave us 2 remedies. That was tough.
I'm taking... What now?
You ain't taking a break. I'm letting you... Well, you're letting me interfere with time. A locomotive Cogna has been harrying Tometown, appearing and disappearing seemingly without rhyme or reason. Celeste and Sid are at a loss as to how to pin down this elusive foe. But Rain and Lon have an idea. What they need is some good old-fashioned train know-how, so they go looking for an expert. A train expert in the Grimoire, eh?
Sid, have you found a pattern yet? Where's the Phantom Train?
The Phantom Train! Suplex a train!
It gives new meaning to random. I can tell you that much.
Well, if you can't track it, we'll have to give up for now. A train that traverses the real and unreal. Just our luck. And it only shows itself when it's ready to attack. Not an honorable mirage, is it?
If only we had documentation of how these Mirage trains work. Even just some blueprints would do.
Unfortunately, I don't know if there is anything such as that.
That's it!
That's what, Rain?
We already know someone who runs a Mirage train!
Oh! Cactus Guy!
That's right. The time to exact my revenge has finally arrived.
Oh, Rain. This is actually gonna be for,
Your sass is grass!
You certainly are fired up today, now aren't you, my little giant girl?
Rain, I know you're excited about this, but can I cut in?
Sure, be my guest.
Conductor, if my sister beats you, how about you promise to give us the blueprints to your train? Deal?
Oh, we're on! But that's a big if you're talking about!
Here I come!
Ah, bring it!
This is going to be a mini game. Okay. Time to knock some humility into that prickly punk. While aiming with the left stick, hit the circle or triangle buttons to punch, or the square or X buttons to kick. The game will end if you miss 3 times or if the time runs out.
Okay, Rain. Gotta stay focused. You're done! You're done! I hate you!
What?
Got it! You only have to hit him once to get this game going.
No one's ever beaten me.
Wahoo! Yeah!
Way to go, Rain!
What's wrong with you, Rain?
Best day ever!
She caught a cactuar!
I don't think I've ever seen her this happy before.
So, by the way, what do you want with my train's blueprints? They can't be useful to you.
Oh yeah, that's why we came here.
Dude,
Well, we've got a Cogna on the loose in Tometown, so.
A phantom train, you say? Pshaw, I'll drag that locomotive into the real world.
Can you really do that?
Please. I've been a Mirage conductor for 50 years. Hooking one lousy train is gonna be a piece of cactus, so to speak.
Great. We'll tell the League of S and Celeste.
All right. All right, go to the adventure log, and we'll do one more before we call this episode off.
Well, what now? Whose soul will you touch?
It will be Tometown 2. Thanks to the Cactuar conductor's expertise, the twins managed and luring the Cogna to where Celeste and Squall wait. Let's do it.
This is the place Lon and Rain told us about.
Yes, we should be right on time. But I don't get it. How did they figure out where the Phantom train will appear?
Beats me. They work in strange ways. Bingo. Right on schedule.
The Phantom train. What the? It's a recolor of the Death Machine.
You know.
Oh yeah, another ghost train.
I can't hear you!
You could have just covered your ears. Hey, what's that weird machinery coming out of it?
That train must be related to the...
This is the War Machine.
It's just a Cogna? Oh, that's no big deal.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
Hey! Stop picking on me. Where's my agent? I'm leaving!
What the? Come back! Hello? Please?
Gotcha!
Whoa. For a second there, I thought you really bailed.
She was, but considering me.
There's no way we can leave while we're interfering with time. All right. So this is the War Machine, recolor of the Death Machine Mirage. I'm guessing that the memento that we're going to be getting is for that said Mirage, and we can finally transfigure the security eye for that. So remember. And this Mirage is pretty easy, I'll say. Yeah, and most of these mini-games will work, most of these Cogna missions will work off mini-games. The hardest of which is going to be for Figaro. Because it's playing Minesweeper. I love Minesweeper, but the game's ridiculous. And the conditions that you have to get Mondoine are stupid. You have to clear the game within 10 turns without anyone dying. I'll show you what I mean when we get there.
Well,
that wasn't so bad.
Celeste, wasn't that your name?
Yes, that's right.
Celeste, you've got skill. Why don't you join Seed?
Sorry. I've no intention of joining a group like that again.
Doesn't have to be a permanent arrangement. Think it over. We could use someone as tough as you.
I'll give it some thought. Anyway, did you notice? We weren't the only forces at play during that battle.
You're right. I thought it went down more easily than expected.
They're starting to notice.
When I see those two, I guess I'll have something else to thank them for.
As am I.
And there we go. Our reward for clearing this mission is a War Machine memento and 2 high ethers. In the next episode, we are going to do the last 2 missions for the Cogna. And then we also have some other intervention quests to take care of. So, till then, this is Phil with it. I'll see you guys next time. Later.